into laborers. Into laborers. Into laborers. Into laborers. So when God looked at transformation embassies, the laborers few. People should answer. The laborers should not be few. Every one of us become a laborer. That's what God is looking at. God does not look in terms of congregation, but in terms of quality of sons in the house. And what makes you a son is because you understand the Father's assignment and you are doing it. It's an assignment. So, leaders, are you a leader by title? Or are you a leader by the virtue of you being a laborer? That's one of the words that Apostle Paul was using to always admonish this church when he's writing. He calls the assignment a labor. Labor. When you enlist to be a laborer, your life will be sweeter. Jesus said, come unto me, all ye that labor, and are heavy laden, for I will give you what? Rest. There is a rest in God. When you set out your life to pursue your own agenda and how you are going to meet up, you are going to live a very scattered and wasted life. Where you enjoy living life is when you are living it from the position of the assignment. You will see yourself that you are going to competition with anybody. You just understand that this is where God has called me to be and this is where I am. And the fulfillment will be there. So useful vessels are laborers. Every one of us needs to pick up the laborer's mindset and live like one. And run with God's agenda like one. And push like one. Not as hopeless people. That's why you discover that anything that happens to you negatively, the first thought that comes to your mind is, if God knows you're going to come up for church. Or is it church that is my problem? You know, when you stay long in church and you are not converted to become a laborer, you will have problems with everything. Because if you are busy laboring with your pastor, some of the things you are even seeing as lapses, you won't even see them. You know why? Because you are neck deep into the assignment. Neck deep. And you will command amazing results. Amazing results. So leaders, be assignment conscious. Most times, when some persons testify around me, I say, because I'm close to daddy, I'm getting this result, some of you feel like, is it that this man have a selected people that is giving a special assignment to? Yes, I have. Do you know why you are not part of those selected people? The little responsibilities given to you, you have not grown in it. It is your growth that pushes you to the next level of responsibility, that pushes you to the next level of assignment, that pushes you to the next level of instruction. Organize this program. That's a test. How beautiful well you do it shows your level of maturity. Oh, make this person a minister in your satellite church. Then after 1 month, how is that person doing in your satellite church? That's the one you forget that one. Let's say another word. Your value wherever you are increases when you understand the way of responsibility. So you see somebody who has not been able to deliver, for example, win 5 so. Okay, strengthen the leadership department or the minister's department, strengthen the pastor's forum. You've not been able to deliver on that. Then you feel like, why is he not giving me another responsibility or another assignment? One of the beautiful things that God did in my life is that I grew up in church, took instruction in church as though my life depends on it. Everything I am doing today, I learned them in church, not in school. I'm telling you. And how did it work? He says it, I do. Go and win, so I go genuinely. Mount this department. Maybe when you hand over that department to me, there were just 3 persons. But after 6 months, 4 months, 5 months, they become the largest department in church. Are you a useful vessel when responsibility die in your hand? When you complain of the responsibility given to you on a daily basis? When you even have self-pity for being given a responsibility? There are some of you, when we give you responsibility, we don't see you again, we don't hear from you again. So why am I not growing? I want to grow. You know, some of us think that our concept of growth is, say, come and do that. The little things. The little things. The little things. Delivering on them. Kill excuse. Useful vessels are not excuse givers. They are not. I had a meeting to attend, an online meeting. Papa knows very well. That was like 2 nights ago. And that same evening, certain things happened in my house. Some of you were aware. And while I was leaving the hospital, that was when I joined that meeting online. I was online in the meeting and driving home at the same time. But do you know, if I had given excuse, everybody would just be me. Very cogent. You know, at times you say, unless you have a very cogent reason. That thing at times is a killer of ability. I still joined the meeting. Ahead of the meeting, I just took excuse from my leader maybe 10-15 minutes late because I was still settling things around that hospital environment. I knew that in 10 minutes I would be done. In 10 minutes I was done. And after I was done, in the presence of the doctor, I joined the online meeting and I walked away. And I was contributing. And I was still taking minutes, sir. Many of us are desiring big role, big name, big fame. But we see ourselves in a particular corner, not even measuring up to our desiring. Do you know what we are thinking? We are thinking at times that it is more title we need. No, it is not more title. It is not more closer. You can be close to a man and be useless to him. It's not about your physical presence all the time. It is about the value that you are adding as a useful person. If I'm asked, Dr. Bright, give me 10 men from your church, will you be enlisted? Now, it will not be partiality that your name was not there. It is because, the psalmist said that he takes us on his own path of righteousness for his name's sake. Not that you are bad, but for this assignment, I know you cannot deliver on it. How do I know you cannot deliver on it? You are feeling little responsibilities. Useful vessels don't give excuse. met Jesus and said, I want to follow you, sir. You see my heart now. I have decided to follow you. You are not everything. But my father is dead. Let me go and bury him. Very cogent. Jesus turned to the man and said, let him dead. Bury the dead. You should know now. You should know. Don't explain to daddy. They will agree. And in your explanation, you are sounding good. And okay, no problem. You are in your explanation, you are telling him where you are. Where you are. In your explanation. I'm designing your place and your position. And I'm seeing the lot of work I still need to do. I still need to do. There is an instruction I received a few months ago, and I'm still thanking God that I obeyed that instruction. I received a letter from a highly placed person in this city and said, I've been invited to a so meeting. It's actually a gathering of more than 1,000 pastors. I said, Dr. Bright, I want you to go with me. In fact, he did it officially and asked the secretary to reach out to me to go with him. And I know that going with him was not just to escort him, he's going to give me an opportunity to say some things in that meeting. A few months ago, after I received that letter that Sunday, my spiritual dad called me and said, that same day, go and preach in service of Sunday. Do you know what? Since I became a pastor, or since I've been in ministry many years now, I have never preached in service of Sunday before. That was my first day. Because somehow I just dodged it. It's not what I really like, you know. So, but when he said it, the same day, the same time, I called the person that sent me a letter, the PA, and said, please tell him that for this reason, I can't come. God save me. God save me. And I obeyed. I obeyed. Do you know what it means to join a convoy that more than 20 mopos is going to escort you somewhere? That was what I refused. And I obeyed, conducted the service of Sunday. In fact, for the next 2 days, he wasn't taking my call because he wasn't happy. I placed one on you, but I have an instruction. A different one from the higher one. And I obeyed. I never knew the reason for that. Until recent, I started analyzing how that attended that meeting. And by the virtue of where I am working now, I would have lost a lot of integrity. And then the Lord gave me a picture of the revelation He showed me prior to that time, that I'm going to walk in, and later I'm going to come back in. And when I came back, I know you will not understand, I don't even want you to understand. When I came back in that revelation, sir, there was talk from the church community. So the Lord now told me, what averted that talk was the counter instruction your father gave. Nanny, you see, so please. Can you go and deliver this thing now? No, I am so please. You don't know that you're living where you are to obey the instruction. There is somebody God probably planted with him. I don't know. See, I don't believe any instruction from a father is a distraction. I obey it with my life. I took some certain decision. Papa T was aware. And the time came, he said, change that decision. Papa, did I agree with you? The next thing I did, I asked my admin to go and type my letter. I did not really type it. I sent it. The Father has spoken. That is growth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because some of you want your leader to lead you the way you are. Say that you should come to our level. It's too high so that we can follow me. No, you are the one to come to my level. It's a growth. So kill excuses. Let me tell you the honest truth. There are some responsibility that I want to give. I will dial a number, I will end the call. Because I already know. If I dial this number, I already know the answer. I already know. And if I by mistake didn't dial it, it didn't end the call, and the person keep on the other end, I say, can you do XYZ now? As he's explaining, I'm saying, okay, oh, alright, it's okay. The reason is because I know that childishness is still there. You don't send children out like Jesus did. The Bible says he called us 70. Some of you have refused to be called out from where you are. We are trying to call you out so that we can send you. Say, no. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. The blessings of God comes in disguise. That was why when Pastor Peter made the statement, I said, say it 3 times. When you say God bless me, you are saying God stress me. You are saying God give me more responsibility. We need to begin to take some leadership decisions. And one of them is to kill excuses. Don't have reason why you cannot do what will make you grow. These are things that will make you grow as a person. Don't explain it out. Don't explain it out. Because when you want the pity of men, you will get it in dozens. Praise God. So Jesus said, the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. Can we build ourselves to become worthy laborers? Equipping yourself spiritually, spiritual knowledge. Equipping yourself mentally and in all ramifications. That is the equipment we need for our generation. See, there is a lot of assignments hanging that men needs to rise up to be able to take those assignments and deliver on them. Useful vessels are not comfortable when things are wrong around you, wherever you are. Now, if I mean things are wrong now, I'm talking about systems that need to be set, order that need to be taken. You can't be in your church and empty chair is more than those coming to church. And you are okay and you say you're a useful vessel? No. 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 I never knew God was going to take me to some of the heights I'm enjoying today. But guess what? Everything was just as a result of followership. I've told you many of the stories. The account format we are using, I developed it myself. I didn't copy. Do you know why? I was an assistant church treasurer for many years. I never knew that God is going to bring me to the pulpit. So when it was time to develop account report sheets, I entered my table and took my pen. And I'll check it with some other mega ministries account reporting. What we're even doing is more sound. You see, doing that as at that time looked like slavery. But you see, for every responsibility you handle and handle it well, value is added to you. Don't be a useless person. You know, some of us think if we say you're a useless person, we are trying to insult you. That's not what it means. To be useless is not insult. It's that in all, when we check you down, turn you around. Turn you around. There is no, even when we say go and back where, you will still tell us a hold up. That you must bring God something. Something. Unforeseen circumstances. Something. Something must come up. Something must just come up for you not to be able to deliver on that. Please, useful vessels are not raised like that. Laborers are not like that. You must begin to kill some of these things to you if you have not decided to grow. Because growth is a process. It's a process. It's a process. If you have not mastered the little things, why do you think God will not add more to you? Because he can't go against his word. He said, if you are faithful in little, if you are faithful in little, God will give you more. Is it not? So where is your faithfulness in the little? They handed over a department to you. There were 3 people. After 5 years, there are still 3 people. Something is wrong with you. You are not a laborer. You are not. You are not. You are not. They hand over the ushering department to you. We are not seeing innovation on how to usher better. You are not a laborer. You are asked to do a program. You are not putting the best. Because all of these things have a way of developing our potentials and turning us into great leaders. Useful vessels. Apostle Paul said, Demas had left me. He said, but when you are coming, bring Mark with you. Why? Because he is useful. He's useful. He's useful. Wherever you are, whether you are working at office, don't be part of the staff your boss remember when you come to work. Should I say it again? Don't be part of the staff your boss only remember when you come to work. Oh, I still get this kind of stuff. By responsibility, be the one he also called when he gets home for the next day job. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Remind me of this. It's because you are used to. It's because you are used to. Be an asset, not a liability. Change, convert. Tell yourself, I become useful from today. Any environment I find myself, in my local church, I become useful. I become an asset. Can I hear somebody prophesying that now? Ayabado Shalamande Kapalanesi. Remondus Fatamande Kisia de Posa. A Halite Shatamande Kose. Ayadabalesi. Usimadekia. As you have declared, so shall it be in the name of Jesus. I'm getting ready to take your questions now. But I just want to make some few statements. Many years ago, somebody came to me and said, I want to walk with you. I said, fine. Where were you walking for? He told me. I said, what happened? He said they were downsizing. And I was part of those. They retrenched. I don't know the English they call it. Ah! I said, okay. I now know where to walk on from this guy. When they want to downsize or size, and your name appear on the list, when you take that list, go kneel down in your and weep before God. Don't say, "I saw this bank just they do." I said, "Now, can you get another bank job?" He said, "It's not possible again." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because each time they downsize and retrench, your name is in the website of the first bank. And when you are wanting to get a bank job, they go and verify. So, no bank will use what was wasted." And some of you see them under leadership for years because you are not growing, you are not adding value. You get tired and say, "Why you go join another congregation?" You see, you think the problem is congregation. You never knew that you didn't grow. That was the problem.
That's it.
And when we hear that you are not there, we also pray for the pastor. May grace found me. And when we wait, after 1 year, you have not still blown there. Because the congregation was the problem. And so, let me go and join. So when we go, Father, give him grace. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In fact, when you were on the process, you were more popular and celebrated. But when you now go to where we help you, just like Papa said, change the church. For 2-3 years, you have not still blown there. So you should know. You will not know that the problem wasn't with the congregation, but the problem was that you were not growing. You were not taking steps. May the Lord fill us with His word this afternoon. May He change us. Make us useful vessels and quality laborers. In Jesus' name. I want to take your questions now. Now, one of the ways you know that you're a quality laborer is that demand will always be placed on you. Demand. So that's also mean that they call self. You should know that you're a useful vessel. Demands. We want to do this one called demand. You just understand that you are useful. But when demands are not being placed on you, just understand that you are nothing. That is the rule and the measurement. From today, if you want to know, in case somebody wants to ask, am I really useful? Answer it back, how much demand is placed on you? Because when we see something, we place demand. When there is nothing, how much demand? What responsibility can we entrust you with and go and sleep? Ask your questions.